Good afternoon once again, and welcome to our 6th week discussion, second day. Today we are going to talk about drawing conclusions and making generalizations. So this is the essential question of our topic for today. So, how does a reader make generalizations or draw conclusions? And then for the key terms, we have conclude, generalization, and draw. Now, imagine you are walking down the street and you come across a house with overgrown grass that reaches waist height, no lights in the windows, and paint that is peeling off the siding. So, what might you think about this house? You probably said something like, "No one has lived there in a very long time." So, in that case, you drew a conclusion from the information that was given to you. So when you draw conclusions, you use two things. So first, what you know in your head, and second, what you read in the story. So a conclusion is what you come to when you put these two together. So what is that again? First, what you know in your head. So it's just what you know in your head and what you have read in the story. So for example, I sleep in a crib, I drink from a bottle, I cannot walk or talk. Who am I? So what can you conclude about this example? What is the answer of this example? So we know that babies sleep in cribs, right? And then we also know that babies drink from bottles. And then we also know that babies can't do these things yet when they are still babies. So our answer for that example is a baby. So it must be a baby. So let's try another one. So I am white. You need me every day. You drink me when you are thirsty. I can give you a mustache. What am I? So in your own idea, what can you conclude about this example? Okay, so we got milk. So the answer of this example is milk. So milk is white. Is that right? Okay, then we need it every day. Is that right? Yes, when we are still young, we need this milk because it helps us to get stronger or help us being healthy. And then you drink me when you are thirsty. So we also drink this when we are thirsty. And then it can give us a mustache too. Why? Because when you drink, there will be a white or white pigments on your mouth that will make it as a mustache. So it can give you a mustache. So the answer for this example is milk. And last example, I grow on an ear. You cook me in a hot oil. When heated, I puff up and taste good. Some people microwave me. What am I? So what can you conclude about this example? Or what draws in your mind? So we have a popcorn. So we know that a popcorn looks like an ear, and then when we cook it in a hot oil and when it is heated, it will pop up and taste good. And then some people microwave popcorns. So the answer is popcorn. Now let's proceed to understanding making generalizations, or how do we make generalizations. So before that, let us read the 4 sentences first. So Katie had an apple for breakfast. Katie had a banana too. Katie had an orange also. And then Katie had a slice of toast. So what can we say about Katie's breakfast? So So you probably said that Katie had a lot of fruit for breakfast. So in that case, you could even generalize that Katie likes fruit. A generalization is a broad statement about a group of people or things. It states something they have in common. So when making generalizations, we need to be careful. So make sure your generalization is valid. So valid means true. It is supported by facts. It agrees with what you already know about the topic. It uses logic and reasoning. And it is proven with several examples. So when making generalizations, we need to validate it first, which means it is true. Then we also need to be careful when making generalization. Make sure your generalization is not faulty. So faulty means false. It is not supported by facts. Watch for the keywords none, always, never, everyone, and nobody. So these are the keywords that you need to look around or watch over so that your generalization will not be faulty. So make sure your generalization is not faulty. So faulty means false. Okay, that is how you make generalizations. Now let's practice making generalizations. So chocolate is everyone's favorite dessert. So in this sentence, what is wrong with this generalization? So do you have an idea? Okay, so that one word that is making it a wrong generalization is the word everyone. So as we all know that everyone is one of the things that we need to watch. That it may not be a wrong generalization or it may be a valid generalization. So how could you make it a valid generalization? So what word can we substitute to everyone? The word everyone. So we can make it a valid generalization. Okay, so we can substitute with someone or not everyone. So chocolate is not everyone's favorite dessert or chocolate is someone's favorite dessert. Okay, so that is how we make it a valid generalization. Now let's have another practice on how to make generalizations. So read the following passage. Ginger is one of my best friends. When I enter my home, she races to greet me with kisses and excited lips. She acts like it's been 8 days since she's me, instead of the actual 8 hours. Her coat is honey brown. Her eyes are large and loving. She's a 6-month-old Cocker Spaniel puppy, a breed originally intended to hunt birds in England. Her faithful companionship comforts me when I'm sad or sick. Her playfulness makes me laugh when she races after a toy I've tossed. All Cocker Spaniels make perfect pets. So in the passage about Ginger, what generalization was made? So this is the generalization that Ginger made. So all Cocker Spaniels make perfect pets. So in this sentence or in this generalization, is this a valid generalization? Yes or no? Okay, so it is no. Why? Because the word all is one of the things or one of the words that we need to watch that a generalization is not valid. So when making it a valid generalization, we need to we need to substitute the word all with the word some. So we can say that some Cocker Spaniels make perfect. So now let's think about this. So in the passage about Ginger, does the author use facts to support the idea? Okay, yes. The author used facts to support the idea. Then, does the author share past experiences to support the idea? Yes. The author also share past experiences to support the idea. Then, did the author provide several examples? Also, yes. The author provides several examples. And then, did the author's logical thinking? Okay, the author also used logical thinking. So going back about the passage about ginger, the words that are colored in sky blue are the facts that are used to support the idea, and shared experiences in order to support the idea, and also the examples and a logical thinking that is being used by the author. So first we have races to greet me. So this is the what? This is the facts that is being used to support the idea. And then acts like it's been 8 days since she's seen me. So it is an example of past experiences that is being used to support the idea. And then breed originally intended to hunt birds in England. So this is an example of examples to support an idea. And then last one, we have the faithful companionship comforts me when I'm sad or sick, and playfulness makes me laugh. So this is an example of a logical thinking that is being used to support the idea. So when making generalizations, we need to remember that generalizations make broad statements about a group. Some are valid, others are faulty. Valid generalizations are supported by facts, examples, and logical thinking. And watch out for the words like all or never. So these are the things that we need to remember when we make generalizations. So thank you for listening, and I hope that you learned a lot from my discussion for today. And for your activities and quizzes for today, access the K-12 e-learning site and you will see there the activities and quizzes that you will be going to do or answer after this session. Thank you once again, and God bless you.